Welcome, my fire signs, Leos, the Sagittarius, and last but definitely not least, Aries. All right, let's get a native heart healing oracle to discuss what the energies are. So these readings, this is what the full moon energy left for us. I do readings new moon to the full moon to the full moon to the last crescent. And as a moon child, the Cancer, working with the energies of the moon, this is your instruction on how to, what to do, what the moon energies have in store for you. And I'll provide a link in the description box below, and it's a link to an astrological breakdown of what the full moon in Virgo is about and what energy it gave us. It's so since the beautiful work was already done, I will pass it on to the higher self channel if you're interested in that. But it's about putting in the work, putting in the time, getting those rituals and those disciplines and self-care. Starting small, starting to implement something in your daily. That's a daily ritual. That's a small change for your health, for your peace of mind, for your forward movement. So it's also about using your logic and your intuition and making sure you know the difference between what your intuition sounds and feels like versus your ego mind, which mimics or tries to creates an illusion of being your intuitive voice. So those times when you thought you followed your intuition and it didn't turn out well, it's because it was your ego mind and it tricked you. So it's very, and also about listening as a gift, listening to other people and how valuable that is, and a gift that you give to others when you listen with your full attention. So that was the energies. So that being said, I don't remember if I cut these or not. So angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, moon, energy, please provide an oracle message for fire signs. And just like that, I barely had to ask. That happened with water signs as well. And water signs got this. You got 3 cards here. You got the primal flower essence. This is the next step to service. We have unity, unifying yourself with love again. All right, so let me go back. So this is the next step, real world education, service to others. This is about the wisdom and everything that you have grown to be to this moment since the beginning of your evolution. You now have seeds of wisdom to give to others. It's time to harvest that wisdom. It's time to allow it to spread to others. This is about you being ready for the next level, for a path of service, for teaching. The energies that go with this are the silver and golden rays, which are the sacred keys of the divine and of the masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine. I don't know why I keep messing that up. This is wisdom, service, harvest, action, teaching. And then when you have unity, and this is about objective reasoning, harmony, and releasing expectations. It's also unifying again with the unconditional energies of love. What else we got here? Violet ray, which is transmutation, crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, air, balance, harmony, projection, awareness, peace of mind, and head, which is very much an Aries energy. And we have dream shield, which is paying attention to your dreams. Letting your mind, and this is fire energy, this actual card, this is paying attention to your dreams. Let your mind drift to a solution. This is about easy conversations with the divine. This is also represents the divine masculine, which is the sun. Again, your energy, creativity, goals, dreams, solar plexus, soul star chakra, and golden ray. So this is definitely your energy, and receiving those higher messages. So we're going to take the Queen of the Moon Oracle and do a 3-card spread. The energies that came in from the moon, what the moon, that are you're feeling now, you're absorbing now, what the advice is from the moon, what the moon is guiding you towards, and the outcome should you follow that. Okay, so For the fire signs, what do we have for the current energies coming in through the moonlight? Interesting. And okay. Wow. And last but not least, okay, really? Really? the outcome. Okay. Fair enough. Bottom of the deck, expect something unexpected, an opportunity, something, setting intentions for something you really want but don't think could happen. Be ready for anything. And we'll use the Tarot of a Moon Garden, which I specifically only use for moon work. Alright, I'm just going to clarify these real fast. Clarify first position of energies coming in on the moonlight. Energies, the time. And then we have the advice from the moon, the instruction from the moon. Please clarify for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that fell way over there. Wow. Wow, okay. And last but not least, the outcome. Oh, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, love, a strong feeling of love, adoration, happiness, joy coming in. So in the energies we have self-reflection. So let's read. I didn't read, there were so many of the oracle cards. I just read the general energies and elements that went into them, because there were 3 that came out. So, but I'll read the full of the Queen of the Moon oracle card deck. Self-reflection. Be curious about your own nature. Choose to turn inwards to quietly contemplate who and what you are and want. The more you know about yourself, the more you are able to steer yourself well. Know what you believe and why, yet be open to the development of new beliefs and ways of being. I am not afraid to look deeply at myself in all aspects. Both scientists and spiritual practitioners believe there is much benefit to be had in self-reflection. The process involves us thinking about what is happening, how we react, and make sense of it. It exposes our strengths and weaknesses and gives us information to make changes if we choose to. It gives us a small respite in the busyness of life and allows our brain to make some sense of the chaos we experience each day. As self-reflection is something we all would benefit from doing, why don't we do it? First, reflection requires us to slow down somewhat and turn our awareness inward. Something that does not come naturally to some, and especially not the highly extroverted. Starting small and maybe getting assistance with someone else as a guide can solve this. Second, some people are not exactly sure how to self-reflect and so do not try. To change this, examine the various ways to self-reflect during a regular 5-minute recap of the day as you commute home or before dinner. Sit quietly and think about all that has happened and your reactions to it on the moon every moon cycle. Sit quietly and think about all that has happened and your reactions to it on this moon every moon cycle. Record how you feel each day. There are many ways to self-reflect and one will suit you. Third, some people self-reflect, but when they do, they don't like the feelings of vulnerability, anger, guilt, or even defensiveness that this incurs. Why go there when it isn't pleasant? Here is where we grow our self-responsibility, short-term pain. I'm sorry, I read that terribly. Here is where we grow our self-responsibility. Short-term pain will certainly be worth long-term gain if we do not ignore the elephant in the room. A regular practice of self-reflection allows us to intercede before problems get too big. So maybe a ritual of self-reflection. We can be example. We can, for example, catch ourselves before something gets way out of hand. We can apologize and make amends to someone for our mistake. We can catch negative patterns and stop them in their tracks. The theme of waning gibbous moons, of which this is the first, is the process of self-reflection and building resilience. Tiger's Eye is the stone for this card, this energy. And we're talking about, like, you know, as the moon is the waning gibbous is the moon, which is where we're moving towards. And it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, and this is love. This is love coming in, a new beginning of love, a new gift of love and joy. It can be yourself, it can be a relationship for some of you. Tell me more about Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is an ending that leaves way to a new beginning. Ten of Swords, something that was really hard. A long period, a long, dark, heavy storm that is now clearing out, and there is light on the horizon. It's over, and you know, so there's this new beginning of feeling good and being happy. Yeah, the change, a so needed change of good feeling, good love energy, that water energy. And it's interesting, self-reflection, and there's water energy in there. And then we have Cancer. Some of you may be with a Cancer, because I'm with an Aries, so I'm throwing that out there. And this is Cancer, the card of Cancer, the Chariot. I mean, think about it. A chariot is this powerful vehicle, you know, for warring and competition, and it's strong, and it takes a strong person. This is a card of victory. This is a confidence of moving forward fearlessly. This is victory, confidence, moving forward fearlessly, and taking the two opposing energies and using them, harnessing them to move you forward, taking the good with the bad and using it for fuel forward. This is such amazing energy. This change, I mean, just this right here, this change. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh wow. You're surrounded by so much love, fire signs. Whatever this hard, the swords represent, you know, thoughts, mental energy, whatever this was, you know, it's gone. It's done. The change is here. You are moving forward fearlessly into this new dawn, this new day. This is your energy, the sun, warm, bright, vibrant, fertile, abundant, prosperity. This is abundance. This is prosperity. This is growth. This is vitality. This is hope, joy. This is your energy. This is the sun. This is victory. You have balanced out these energies. And it's interesting that, you know, we have the balance of the Chariot, and we have the balance here, the, you know, as within, so without kind of energy, and the balance on two sides. Very interesting. There's a new beginning happening for you. A new feeling of, and this can be a relationship. If some of you might be with a Cancer. But this is a new relationship with yourself, because it's self-reflection, a new love and appreciation and knowing of yourself, and it's creating this amazing, abundant. I mean, look at all this part. There's all this black, dark energy, right? And then the second half of the cards is all this yellow, vibrant, happy energy. And the advice from Spirit is handling extremes with grace. It's interesting that we got this kind of like fire moon energy. This is the only card that looks like this in the deck. Learn how to handle crises with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. Fire signs. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. Most of us have experienced extremes of weather, boiling hot days, or the freezing of snow and ice. You certainly know you are alive, because the sensation could be so overwhelming or stressful on the body. The hot moon appeared in the hottest time of the year, where the days were longest and the rains less frequent. Similarly, we can experience extremes in life: deaths, job losses, relationship breakdowns, true fears, big conflicts, booms and busts, and yet this is our life. Our situation can change quickly for better or for worse. The hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and reserves of wisdom and calm for those times where things are at their extreme. It reminds us that developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. Sunstone is the companion stone for this energy of this card. Yeah, and so the more that you self-reflect, and the more that you know yourself in this perpetual relationship of self-knowledge and self-reflection, you're able to balance yourself through these extremes. And here we go. We have these extremes, these obstacles, the 10 of Wands, this 10 of Staffs. Fire energy. This is your energy in the tarot. Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Fire energy. This is these obstacles that are thrown in your way, these burdens, these difficulties. This is it. It's over. There's that new beginning. This is a completion leading to a new beginning, a one. Tell me more. Clarify. For the fire signs, please. Yeah. Movement, growth. This can even be having a lot of things going on at once as well. And the outcome is the realization card, which is really interesting. Notice the imagery, unlocking a part of yourself through a realization. With self-awareness, so this is the outcome. If you follow this advice with the grace, with self-awareness comes realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realizations. As we move into the early waxing cycle, light begins to shine upon the shadows, illuminating what is. This is the beginning of a powerful process, realization. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. This is, no doubt, an act of courage. We might not like what we discover after all. Yet, without self-awareness and the will to act upon those realizations, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit, or a behavior that is causing us pain is a powerful position. Even though we may feel worry and pain around this discovery, we can take personal responsibility to change our situation, since we know our current position. Knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily and to dare to love exactly who we really are. Aventurine is the stone, and that's amazing, because it's like that's that love, this love that's coming in, love and forgiveness, that Ace of Cups. And this though is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting in that work, getting to work, putting the time in for the payoff, staying focused. Tell me about realization here with Eight of Pentacles, here with realization. What is the deeper message? Angels, ancestors, divine guides, please and thank you. And what I got was the Eight of Pentacles again. This work, it will pay off. This realization, this is very important for you. This is the next step. This is all the work that you've put into it, the more work that you'll do. That's pretty dope. There's a process here with you healing and ending some difficult situations, fire signs, that have come from, the way, not knowing yourself well enough to know, how to make those choices. I can't believe you got 88. So we got the 8 of Pentacles here twice. You got the 10 of Staffs. You got the 10 of Swords here. Something is ending and something's completing in this Ace of Cups. It's a new, brand new feeling of amazingness. Divine love. All right, may I have a power thought for Aries, please? Power thought for Aries. Power thought for Leo, please. Power thought for Leo. And last but not least, power thought for Scorpio. All right, so Aries, it's only a thought and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. All right, Aries, powerful. Powerful energy. You're willing to do that work. This was Pisces, right? Yeah. Life supports you, Pisces. Life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life. I'm Pisces. Did I say Pisces? Oh, no, I don't remember. Well, you were paying attention. I think this is Leo, right? And then I said Sagittarius. Okay, this is life supports me. I'm so sorry. I should drink more water today. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. And this card down here. I think this was Sagittarius. Forgive me. I free myself. Okay. I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for paying attention. You know whose card was which. And this is a beautiful message of self-growth and putting in the work, and that work will pay off. That's what this 8 of Pentacles is. You put in that work on yourself and it's going to come with major rewards. All right, fire signs, I'll see you on the new moon.